So here we are. We are at the final installment for part 2 of the final season of Attack on Titan. Of course, we already know at this point that the final installment is not the end of the story. Also, you've probably already seen the news that has come out earlier today that there will be a part 3 to the final season, which makes me wonder, like, how many parts are too many parts for a final season? I don't know, but we got to at least see what they have for us here in the final installment of part 2 of the final season. So let's just go ahead and get started. And it's just starting with this peaceful scene on the boat, looking at the clouds. Looks like maybe we're not going to get an OP this week. They're going to try to give us every possible minute of story, which I'm all in favor of. But wow, this is a beautiful coastal town they're going past on this boat. What is this? Who are these people? So is that Mikasa, like, in this nice fancy clothes? And is that supposed to be Eren next to her? Is this some kind of like dream sequence or something? It's like they're just on this steamship, just going into town like there's nothing going on, like everything's fine. What is this? There's Jean. Everybody's dressed nicely. This must be going back to when they first came to Marley, isn't it? Back before all the mischief. So we're taking a look back before the rumbling started and everything. Oh, we've got Sasha still around. Heartbreak. There's Hanji with her eye patch. Wow. Everybody looks so nice in their Sunday best here. Going to Marley. The Dawn of Humanity is the name of this episode. And it's got some interesting music going along with it here, too. Some, like, folk music, upbeat stuff. Wow, is this just them making their first real contact with the outside world and being overwhelmed by it all? Like, they're showing us the perspective of everything that's going to be destroyed? Marley's a whole continent? Oh, and they met Onyankapan for the first time? I'm all confused here. They've never seen a car before. She thinks it's a cow. Sasha. Yeah, of course, Hanji. She knows the engineering stuff. She's heard of a car. She's talking to the car. Oh, man. This is so much joy considering how, like, down and out things are at this point, you know, at the end of the last episode. Nice to see something positive and upbeat. Levi without scars on his face. They're going to try to feed carrots to the cars is what Levi thinks. Oh, and this is Eren before. This is a while back because his hair's just looking shorter. But this is, you know, before he declared war, basically. It is nice seeing this group of friends all together. Sasha's still alive. Taking in the sights of a town, a city. They've never seen a city before. Yeah, Levi giving them some good advice to stick together. They're bumpkins in the big city. They could get pickpocketed. See? Is that kid going to pickpocket him? Oh, man. Is this cotton candy or ice cream? It's ice cream. I can't wait to see how Sasha's going to react to ice cream. Look at that. I love watching Sasha enjoy her snacks. She loves it. Oh, this is so fun. I'm so glad that they're letting us have a little fun again. There's been no fun for a while on this show. Even John is like getting super excited about the ice cream. Nothing makes Levi smile though, right? Oh, who's this creepy candy dealer trying to give Levi a lollipop? Ooh, the clown is creepier than any Titan we've seen so far. Oh, the creepy clown whispered in your ear, Levi. Gross! Slice him and dice him. He thinks he's a kid. You're in a kiddie gang. Oh. They're running around eating the food, having a big day in the city. It was so creepy, that clown just whispering in Levi's ear like John Wayne Gacy. Gonna bury his body in the basement, the crawl space. Oh, telling Sasha that in Liberia they don't really get much ice cream. Oh, so now we're hearing like Mikasa thinking back how she could see something in his eyes that things were not going to go the direction that they had intended or had thought they would go. Oh, Levi caught the pickpocket because Levi lived in the underground. He's used to pickpockets. Trying to steal Sasha's purse. But wow, everybody's getting a little too violent on this. It's just a kid. Just a poor little kid in a fez trying to make his way in the world today. Takes everything he got. Getting away from all your problems sure would help a lot. Oh man, they're going to string the kid up where everybody can see him? No! Even Sasha doesn't want that. She just wants her purse back. Don't kill the poor kid. He's just trying to stay alive. Everybody's got to eat. Maybe he just wants a cheeseburger. Oh wow, now they're throwing around the Eldian insult towards that poor kid. Yeah, talking about the blood test so they can tell who's a subject of Amir versus who's not. An Eldian from a non-Eldian. Oh, somebody just swooped him up under their arm. Was that Levi? It's a short person, so it's got to be Levi. Oh, Levi's saying he's not a thief. It was a mistake. Oh, Sasha does not look like his sister, but leave it to Levi to save the day. Oh, and even Hanji getting in on it. I love it. I love it. They're doing something noble. When's the last time we saw him do anything noble? Oh, this is nice. Oh, Levi, take it off. Levi looks a lot like Rorschach in that fedora he's wearing there. Oh, man, just running from the maddening crowd as fast as they can. Looks like they made it to a quiet spot there to catch their breath. It's hard to run in a three-piece suit and necktie and you have your hat not fall off. And the kid stole another purse. He stole Levi's purse after Levi saved him. That's great. Oh, that's great. I love it. No good deed goes unpunished. Oh, she's talking about they've improved the quality of the blood testing to better recognize subjects of Amir who fled their isolation and they're on the lam. Kind of talking about how the social status got turned upside down. Being a subject of Amir used to give you standing and now gives you the opposite of that. So I guess we already know this, but this must be the first time that they're really grasping what it's like to be an Eldian outside of Paradis. I do love their snazzy wardrobes, though. So they already know about Zekes Plan at this point. Okay, I'm just trying to get the timeline set up in my head. Yeah. So their whole point is to try to avoid Zeke's plan, but they don't know exactly how far Eren is willing to go to avoid Zeke's plan. Oh, they're going to meet with this group that I may not know much about so far. Yeah, they're going to get some intel on this group before they actually meet with them. So who is this separatist group they're going to meet with? Is this like Yelena and her folk? Well, they've already met on Yonkapan. Oh, wow, the lady from, the Azumabito lady is not very confident that their plan's going to work. Man, this is like one of the last times they've all been on the same page. When they seem to be unified and the friendship is strong in the air. how much pain and damage they felt since Aaron. Aaron has already disappeared from the group. What's Aaron up to? I'm sure it's no good. Oh, he's crying because he knows what he has to do. He's got those memories of the future. Staring up at the moon. Yeah, Mikasa doesn't like him running off by himself. She's still in the protection mode here. Look, his hair so short. A couple of years have gone by between here and when he makes his declaration of war. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's refugees. Did he follow the little boy to a refugee camp? Oh, these are the refugees from that war we saw when we first saw Gabi, right? The Eastern Alliance or whatever they were called. Yeah, I recognize those fezzes and things. Aaron asking Mikasa the $1,000,000 question here. Why does she care so much about him? She doesn't know how to answer this. He wants to know what he is to her, and she can't answer. She's like dumbstruck here. Dumbfounded? I don't know. Tells him it's because he's family. I wonder what to make of that. I'm going to have to think about that. Oh, this guy's got him like some Turkish coffee or something here. The rest of the group managed to catch up to Mikasa and Aaron at the refugee camp. So they're going to hang out with the refugees and have some nice, delicious dishes. Oh boy, looks like he's pouring on some vodka pretty heavy there. Whew, that could get out of hand if that was some vodka or something similar. Let's see what happens. I don't know, he took a chug, and maybe it's just water. I don't know, he got a little rosy on the cheeks. Are they drinking down the liquor? I want to see how they handle it. Are we going to have a drunken evening? Oh boy, they're enjoying the party. Yeah, they got a little loosened up. They're making friends. They got their social lubricant of booze going strong. This is nice. Man, we haven't had enough nice moments. Ah, this is a good palate cleanser here from all the just loss and despair that we've been experiencing this season, especially this part 2 of this season. And to see them all having a good time, not a care in the world, it seems like, on their faces. Jumping up and down in the tent. Somebody toppled over. Maybe they had to drink too much, or they all hung over in the morning. Look at the fallout of their booze party. Levi finds them all drunk and stuporous, maybe hungover. Okay, so this guy wants to help the refugee subjects of Amir from around the world. Man, this is a big group, too. I wonder where this is. This seems dangerous to have that many people in one place with a pro-Eldian, sort of a pro-Eldian bent to them. Oh, wow. They say we should hate the island devils on parody. Little do they know they have devils in their midst. Island devils sitting there in the seats as they're being declared the true enemy. So this did not go, I think, the way that our group from parody was probably hoping it would go. Yeah, Aaron is out. Aaron heard all he needed to hear. Yeah, the day when they wanted to help the non-parody Eldians, that's when he knew he had to leave. And that's the letter that he had the kid mail for him. Was it Falco that mailed it for him? And then declaration of war, Sasha. They're showing Sasha get her bullet again. And she's, Mikasa's just ruminating over all the choices. Is there anything they could have done to change things? Yeah, she wonders if he had answered something differently. If she'd said, you're not family, you're something else, would that have made a difference? I don't know what answer Aaron was hoping for. Maybe that's the answer he was hoping for. I don't know. But poor Mikasa's blaming herself, carrying that on her own shoulders now. Oh, and now we're seeing Aaron thinking back on it. I want to see what his perspective is like through all this. Yeah, he's flying through the clouds. He's in his founding Titan form, right? That's why we're seeing clouds all around when we hear his voice. Thinking back of the awful things he's had to do and the awful things he's seen. It's like he has had to make himself the devil to accomplish peace for the people he cares about on both sides of this conflict. But he was not willing to go along with the euthanization plan. Thinking back to Yelena really trying to convince him to follow his older brother. Oh, he's telling Flock to pretend to go along with Zeke's plan. So Flock really was in on it more than I thought. Interesting. Interesting. So Flock was speaking some truth when I was thinking maybe he wasn't. That maybe he was just playing for power. He's even telling Historia about his plans. We haven't checked in with Historia for a long time. Oh, what's she gonna say here? Oh, he let her in on his plan. I guess his rumbling plan. She's gonna go along with it, whatever it is. I'm glad to know that he had, the rightful heir in on his plan. Showing him some appreciation too. Maybe that'll touch his heart a little bit before he has to turn himself into a monster. Oh, wow. He can't forgive himself, basically. So I don't think he's letting Flock in 100% on his plan, because what he's telling Flock is what everybody thinks. And he's telling Historia the same thing too. I'm going to kill every one of them. But I don't really think that's his plan. Right? I still believe it's like the Watchmen ending. He's trying to unify everybody against him. I don't know, though. We're seeing this from Aaron himself, though. It's a first-hand recounting of it all. But he doesn't want kids to eat their parents anymore like he had to eat Grisha. And, of course, like the Fritz family has that long tradition of doing that, even though they changed their name to Rice. So now Historia is saying she's going to stop Aaron. What's she going to do to stop him? We know she didn't succeed. Oh, he's even offering to erase her memory. But Historia's not going to stand by. Oh, reminding her when she saved him. Oh, talking about the Ackermans. Oh, maybe he really is thinking that Mikasa only protects him because she's his host. Even though I thought he was just saying that to get her to not try to follow him or protect him anymore. Oh, look! But Zeke is saying, no, that's not the case. Zeke says she just likes you, man. Oh, so that shows some truth into it, that he was playing mind games. Thank goodness. I didn't want that to be invalidated here. Oh, wow. So that's when Historia is talking about, conceiving a child of her own, volition there to try and stop something. Oh, he's cutting his own leg off. Oh my goodness, Aaron is so vicious. He injured himself so he could look like a casualty of war and get into the healing place. He got to see his dad. Oh, that is violent. That is so violent. He's going to gouge out his eye now. Oh, wow. I mean, I knew he had those injuries. I didn't know how brutally self-inflicted they were. Oh, he is so damaged and broken and tortured by this burden he carries. The burden of the world. Oh, so are we going to see this fleet get wiped out? They had a whole fleet trying to stop the rumbling? That's not going to work. Oh, man. Are we going to see what happens when this blockade meets the rumbling? Because I think they're just going to wipe out those boats. I don't think they're even going to make a dent in the rumbling. We've seen boats be no match for Titans before. Oh, and there it comes, the steam. Oh, massive volley all at once. Oh, how's this going to play out? Look at all those cannons. What a cannonade. Look at all those shells flying through the air. And it looks like they're all just hitting the water. And all the Titans are swimming. I wondered if they were swimming or walking on the bottom. They're all swimming, and it looks like some of them got taken out, but it's got to be hard to hit them when they're submerged. You need like depth charges or something. Some submarines. Oh, they cut them up pretty good, though. But did they get the napes? I mean, won't they just keep coming? Yeah, looks like it was unsuccessful. And I mean, once they get inside the arc, I don't know if those cannons can really shoot straight down. I don't know exactly how they're mounted, but you get inside the range, and then that's all she wrote for those boats. Not to mention, you got a little bit of Zerg going on here. Ooh, they just went right under him there. Oh, the steam! The steam is cooking the sailors alive, and the boats are flying through the air. Oh, the tragedy. Oh, my goodness, those boats were just like so much jetsam or flotsam. I don't know which is flotsam and which is jetsam, but it's one of those things. Those boats are hopeless now. And we've still got all these colossal Titans and all that steam and all that beef coming up to the shore. And that artillery there doesn't have a chance. One guy's got his whole top of his head blown off and he's still coming strong. And they're just walking right into the cannons. Like cannon fodder for real. They have no regrets, no consequence, no fear of those cannons, of that artillery. It's going to crumble them under their feet. Come on, run, guys. Run. Run. Try to see your family one last time. You got nothing to gain by holding your station there. Oh, just crushed them under their feet. Quick, try to find somebody you love and hold them one last time. Because it's over. I didn't know if they would actually show us the pure devastation and destruction of the rumbling. I didn't know if it'd only be... Oh, look at Aaron's creepy face as the founding Titan. Like, we've seen the face close up, and I haven't really seen it dangling from that flying well ribcage thing before. Oh, my goodness, that is some nightmare fuel there. Oh, memories back to his mom being eaten. He's going to wipe them all out. Look at that founding Titan. Holy mackerel. Oh my goodness, look at it. This is pure destruction. And that's it. That's it. There's no teaser at the end. There's no nothing at the end. That's just it. Wow. I really expected there to be something more. I don't even know what to make of this. I know we're going to have to wait till 2023 for the part 3 of the final season. I'll talk some more about that in the review video that I'm going to make. Can't wait to watch this a few more times and really digest it. But it went from that first half when it was finally, we're getting to have some joy again, getting to see memories of a more pleasant and a nicer time, and then finishing it up with just genocide and mass destruction. And this is the memory that's going to be stuck in our heads till 2023 when they wrap this story up. I don't know what else to say. I'm just going to say I'm proud of you for watching anime. I'll be back with a review episode in a day or two, and I'll talk to you later.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.